3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to STEAM with MPL. My name is Miss Haley.
And I'm Miss Lydia.
And today we are doing fizzing lava slime. It's going to be super cool. But before we begin, I want to thank everyone that sent their pictures of their Morse code wristbands from last week to mplYouth@manitowoc.org. We got a ton of really cool pictures, but I just want to highlight our winners this week. We have Daisy and Jillian. Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much for doing that. And again, if you want to win a prize just like them, be sure to send your picture of your slime today to MPLYouth@manitowoc.org.
Thank you so much for participating, and we're excited to say that all of our grab bags for Fizzing Lava Slime got picked up, so we're really excited to share this project with you. First, we have to point out we did have a typo on our sheet. On the instruction sheet, it says it comes with a 1/4 cup glue. You actually need a 1/2 cup. So if you got the grab bag from the library, it's the whole bottle of glue you were given. But if you only have the instruction sheets and you're doing this at home, you're going to need a 1/2 cup of glue, not the 1/4 cup. So we apologize for that.
Mm-hmm. And just to let you guys know, that is equivalent to 4 ounces, which is the typical little bottle of glue that you would use for school.
And we also want to give a little warning to the caregivers that we are using food coloring for this one. So it might, if it gets on your clothing, it might color it a little bit, but hopefully that won't be too big of a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think with that, we can get started, guys. So step 1 is making sure we have all of our stuff sorted out. So as you can see, we have a big clear cup and a little clear cup. Yours don't have to be clear, but we just liked using them because then you could really see the reaction that goes on when we make this slime. And then we also have a paper plate. You might also be using a cookie tray at home, but that's just to catch all of the overflow explosion from our cup. Otherwise, it's going to get really messy.
And then you'll need your glue, your saline solution, your white distilled vinegar. It has to be white distilled vinegar. And then food coloring and baking soda. So we did find that this slime doesn't really last past the first time you play with it. We tried putting ours in bags and it got kind of hard. So this is a more fun for now project than later. But with that, we can get started on making our fizzing lava slime. So the first step is you're going to want to mix your glue in your bigger cup. So we have ours measured out into the 1/2 cup. If you have that glue bottle, you just dump the whole thing in there.
Mm-hmm. And it might be helpful to use your stirring stick to kind of scoop all of your extra glue out of there. You want to be, as accurate as possible with your measuring.
So once you have the glue in there, then you're going to add your baking soda. For the baking soda, you need
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons, yeah.
Yeah, and we already have ours measured out too.
And we'll just dump that right in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you give that a good stir. And as you stir it, you're going to notice it kind of thickens up. It's already kind of starting to turn into more of a slime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is where if you break out your muscles, your big strong muscles to get, it starts thickening up. Oh, goodness.
And then once you get it kind of mixed in pretty good, you can add 5 drops of the yellow food coloring. And then you're going to want to stir that in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And mix it up till it's nice and bright yellow. And then after it's nice and yellow, you're going to add 1 to 2 drops of red food coloring, but do not mix it in. This one you want to leave on top because then as it explodes, the color swirls and marbles.
It's super duper cool, guys. I'm really excited for when we get to that point. Just a tip, if you want to, it's actually really fun to record the explosion as it happens.
If you're going to submit a photo for a prize, an explosion would be a really cool photo to have.
Yeah. All right, so we have our red food coloring in, and then we can leave this be and take our second mixture. All right, guys, so this one is going to just be our saline and our white distilled vinegar. So we're going to use a 1/4 cup of white distilled vinegar. We have ours already measured out. And then 1 tablespoon of saline solution. Okie dokie.
Thank you.
All right, and then as Lydia finishes up measuring hers, I just want to give you warning, the next step we're going to do is combining our two mixtures, and then you have to stir really, really fast, okay? Just to make sure that everything combines together. So get your stirring hands ready, okay, guys?
All right.
All right, I think we're ready.
Here we go. And then stir, 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 stir. Oh, we're fizzing.
Uh-oh, mine's getting to the top, mine's getting to the top. Ah, see? Woo!
So you're going to want to
boy.
stir it as much as possible to get that slime really mixed up in there. And then once it gets to a certain point, I like to just pull it out and use my hands because that's the best part of slime, right? Is playing with it.
Awesome job, guys. I hope you guys are following along at home and you get to see your own slime. Oh, boy.
You can watch how much it stretches. You can try to maybe mold something in your hands, make your fingerprints in it. And look how, I don't know how well you can see it, but some of the coloring you can see, it's got pink and orange and red.
Yeah, it's a good mix because we use those two separate colors. It's super duper cool.
One of the hints we have is if your slime is kind of sticking to your hands a little bit, you can rub a little saline solution on it and then it won't stick to your hands as much. But it should be pretty liquidy and loose. So
I think it's pretty cool. Uh-oh, got a little stuck in my hands. All right, guys. So if you enjoyed this project, we have a couple books from the library that we want to show off to you guys. My favorite book that the library has on slime is this one called The Slime Book. It goes through a whole bunch of recipes. My favorite is the fluffy slime. That's my favorite always. But it's really helpful because each recipe has this little box on the top that tells you how long it's going to last, how long it takes to do, if the materials might stain, the difficulty level, if there's more steps or less steps. And then at the back, it's super cool because they even have edible slime recipes, guys. I think this one's super cool. It's called Icky, Sticky, Tasty Slime. And it's made out of marshmallows. So even if it is a little sticky, it sounds pretty delicious.
And I wanted to talk about one of this beginning reader books. It's the Slime King. So if you like this project and you start doing more slime, you might be a slime king or queen. So this little guy, his name is Leo, and every Sunday, him and his grandpa make slime together. And then they record themselves playing with the slime, seeing how it stretches, seeing how it molds. And this book is really fun because it then tells you some recipes that you can try and all the different types of slime he's made.
Yeah, and finally, if you want to learn more about volcanoes, I have this book called Volcano Rising. And it's super cool because it uses these cute pictures to describe nonfiction facts about volcanoes. So in this page, it describes how all of the pressure and the gas in the earth makes this explosion happen. Just like how when we combined our vinegar and baking soda, everything bubbled up, and that's why everything poured over our cup just in like an explosion, guys.
Yeah, so if you had fun doing this, make sure to take a picture of your slime and send it to us at mplyouth@manitowoc.org so we can check out your awesome slimes because this is a pretty cool project.
Yeah, and we only have one more week of steam left. Next week is our final week, so be sure to check out a grab and go bag this week.
So for next week, we're doing nature mobiles, and we have the grab and go bags. They'll be behind the desk for pickup starting tomorrow. If you don't want to come into the library, you can call curbside pickup and we can send it out with your books that way. Otherwise, if you come into the library, be sure to check out our display. We're putting all these books out right when you walk into the youth department so you can look at them and check them out and take them home.
Alrighty, and I think that's everything we have for you today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this program. Again, be sure to send those pictures to mplyouth@manitowoc.org and have a great day, guys.
Bye, thank you.